Hello guys, and welcome to another riftbound video. This is the first time we're playing Unleashed Constructed, so I'm very excited to start uploading videos with all of the new decks. This is my first time playing Diana, and my opponent is playing Lillia. I forgot to click the record button. I'm so sorry about that. So that's why we're already at turn 1. He played Poro going first, then passed. I played my Lillia, passed back, and he conquered, made a gold, and now he's playing the Sprite Fountain. I think that's the name of it. It's something fountain. It creates a sprite, and then next turn it'll create another sprite, but it's temporary. So it basically gives you two sprites, and it's a very effective tempo card. We're going to 5 runes here, and our hand is Double Flash, Moonfall, a counter, Gust, and Hui. Hui is a very powerful card. It will pretty much always give you a lot of draw if the opponent cannot deal with it. Here I'm going in with my Diana. I'm using the mana to activate her ability. I see the Watcher, which I don't think I really need right now, because I probably can find another one with Wei, so I send it to the bottom, and then I reveal Ty Turner. It's obviously not a spell, so I don't draw it, and me and my opponent will be reading some of the cards just to make sure we're making the effects correctly. He plays Stupefy. I was, of course, thinking he had something, and I was trying to figure out what it was. Stupefy is not the worst thing that can happen here. I'm thinking about gusting the Poro, but honestly, trading the Diana is not the end of the world. He will draw a card, but he will lose his only creature. He'll have another sprite, but that sprite will be dead. So, and I really want to play Hui here, so that's why I don't save my Diana. And we'll be drawing so many cards that, like, probably the draw from Diana is not gonna be that relevant. So he's at 2. I need to find a way to develop a meaningful board, and overwhelm him, or overwhelm. I will also need to break a hold probably at some point, maybe Lillia or another unit. Let's fast forward here a little bit. And that's interesting. He plays Lillia and passes with 2 open again. I have so many tricks in hand that this turn should be easy to navigate. I don't think with 2 mana he can have enough responses to all of my cards. And just making sure I'm reading Moonfall here correctly. I go in with my Hui, and then I think he can probably have another Stupefy, and if he does, then I'll maybe respond with something, because his sprite is defending with +1 because of his battlefield. I drew from Hui, and I'm thinking what to discard. Since I'm probably not going to be using the Tide Turner, and I'm thinking about the Stupefy, instead of drawing another card by discarding a spell, I just discarded the Tide Turner because I don't think it's that relevant here. And now my Hui is an 8. So whatever plan he has for his 2 mana here is most likely not going to be useful when my Hui is an 8. That could have probably been like something he could have played around, because he saw he knows the Tide Turner's coming. But again, we're still learning the decks, so some mistakes are expected. Gonna play Moonfall here, and he will defy, obviously losing his Lillia is very, very bad for him. I try to counter his defy, and he has another one. I think here I should have used Diana's mana. So go in with Hui, and in that showdown, I should be using Diana and then Moonfalling as an action during the showdown to pull the Lillia, and then do this. That way, the additional mana that she generates doesn't go to waste, because now I won't be able to use it. I mean, it's still kind of protecting my Hui during his turn. Because now if he, like, plays something accelerated or tries to kill my Hui or something like that, I still get to, well, as long as he goes into the battlefield, of course, I will get to flash. So let's see. He's going to the other side. He didn't play the sprite in his base because, like, I'm assuming it's not relevant, but there should be one. He's just replaying the Lillia after I Gust, plays a Ravenbloom student, and passes back. This is very good for me because now I get to hold and crawling back in this game. He was forced to not score the previous game, and stack deck here is very, very good. I see the second way. Uh, that's that should be the pick, yeah. And I'll be pulling back my unit, drawing another card, most likely. I mean, I can also try to hold here. I have two flashes. That's very good because I can flash both of the units next turn. Yeah, this also makes sense. Well, sorry, not next turn, but during his turn. So playing this, if he goes in playing a couple of spells and somehow pumps the student enough, nah, I mean, that has to be very hard. I shouldn't be thinking about that. I should be thinking about Watcher, which is what ended up happening here. So, but even if he Watchers, I can just flash both these guys back and draw so many cards. The good thing about Watcher here is he goes to 5, he's scoring odd numbers, and I get to draw a ton of cards and then attack back, and he's fully tapped out. He's coming in with 2. That's probably a mistake, right? Because I'm only... I mean, I don't know. So it's 9 against my 4, right? If I... Yeah, why would you like give away the student like that? With 1 mana? The only thing I think I can do here is Gust, probably. Or, I mean, Ride the Wind here is kind of scary. He should have gone probably to the other side first with Lillia so that I cannot ride the wind with the Hui to the other side. Um, and he would be losing. I mean, I don't know if I would ride the wind here at 2. I guess I get to move, but if I have another unit, the unit gets a +3, so it's kind of scary. And with the way he attacked, I can just get the student for free, so that's most likely a mistake by him, by his part. Flash is not that bad for him, um, and it's good for us still. So I'm resolving the first one. I get to draw. I will discard a spell, draw another one. Then the next one, I will draw. What are we discarding here? The next flash, sure. I want to keep digging. I mean, I don't love discarding the flash, but since we drew the fizz, now we can like bring those spells back if we need them. Of course, to play the flash effectively, it's better to do one reaction, but we can go in and then play fizz and flash if needed, and draw at least 2 cards and a max of 4 in following turns with 2 Hueys, so we have options here. He's at 5 though, so I need to find a way to clear this board, which shouldn't be too hard. Now we've drawn the -4. What is it called? That's just a better smoke screen eclipse. I should be able to go just kill the Lillia. I mean, he's giving it away, so why not walk in with it? Um, yeah, so go to the left, see what we draw, probably discard. We can discard Ravenbloom, go to 8, then play Eclipse and ride the wind to the other side. And it'll be an 8 versus his 9 minus 4, that's 5. That's one possibility. Sure. Go there, draw. The Gust is kind of nice because it can deal with the Ravenbloom, but I would rather kill it, so what are we discarding? Here I'm just explaining what my battlefield does, which is, I don't remember the name, but when you play a unit and you have another one there, you can pull one back, or the original one. Discarding Ride the Wind seems a little bit weird here. I guess I'm thinking about bringing it back with Fist. We're such a good position because he tapped out, so we can do whatever we want here. Clips goes to he's at 9 and goes to 5 total, and we draw Stupefy. That makes things even easier. Discard spell, draw again. So we're 5 to 5 here. And now that we have 2 Stupefies, we just -1. We're doing the vision for the Eclipse, which is always good because now we know we can filter out our next draw from Stupefy. We get Starcrust, which is a bounce spell, so that protects us. Here I'm playing Vex. I remember I asked him if I can play her to the other side just to move the way back. He has no problem with it, so I just want to get another draw out of this play. And it's also easier to, not easier, but safer if I have all my units spread the different battlefields. At least keep something back in case he watches or plays something else. I can retreat one of my units on the battlefield and have the other one in the back. And he plays unchecked power. That's 12 damage to all units in the battlefields. That's a weird card to main board, honestly. I'm not sure why. Oh, wait. Since I'm playing Vex, sorry, I'm dumb. He cannot play Watcher because I have Vex, so even if he answers with Watcher, he cannot. It would be stunned. Okay, then it kind of makes sense to play on unchecked power, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of that card main board. Here we retreat the Vex, and I think that's correct. We have all the tools that we need to win this game, either on our hand or in the graveyard, but we have the Fist. He... oh wait, I forgot to channel the rune from the retreat, right? I think I did. So that's retreat, Vex to the hand. Yeah, I forget the rune. I mean, I have a lot of runes, but going to 12 would be good. Not 12, 11, right? So we're at 5. Yeah, we would be at 11. I don't think it makes a difference because our hand is so powerful. He doesn't have enough resources. Doesn't have a board. I mean, him playing unchecked power is probably a tell that he doesn't have any other units. And that's very good for us, of course. We draw for the Hui, discard, spell, draw another unit. What are we playing here? Doing Vex to protect from Ride the Wind. Sorry, not Ride the Wind, from the Watcher. Even though... Oh no, yeah, he's going to 8. Ride the Wind, probably Hui to the other side. Makes sense. Draw. Then be discarding. This is an insane deck. Discard a creature because we're probably not even playing that. And we're keeping 4 open just in case we need to bounce something. Um, if he plays, I mean, I don't know what he can play here to get out of this. It seems like Vex counters Lillia so badly. Wait, I think I also missed using. Oh, no, no, no. I was thinking about riding the wind during the showdown to utilize the mana that Diana generates, but I don't think it's possible because I need to conquer and then ride the wind in order to be able to play Vex on the battlefield and stop his Watcher. Okay, yeah, he shows me his hand. He has another Watcher, so well read. He doesn't have any other units, and even if he does, with the Vex in there, he cannot come back to this game. So that's 1-0, and we're sideboarding here. I'm not really sure how to sideboard against Lillia, so I take out a couple of gear removal that for some reason the guy who lent me the deck, my friend Diego, shout out to him. He was playing like gear removal in the main board, which is kind of weird. So I just put that out. I don't think my opponent is playing any gear that's worth like worrying about. And we brought in another Star Crust, which is the bounce spell, sort of like rebuke, but you get you also pick one of yours. It's very interesting because you can play if you have it in the trash, you can do things like this to replay that and bounce his unit plus your fizz and then use fizz again. Of course, you cannot target the same card because you have to recycle that spell, but then you can replay something else. Here we're just discussing the previous game. Unleashed, honestly, is pretty fun. I did not have the greatest of times during Spirit Forged. Did I say Unleashed or Spirit Forged? I didn't have the greatest time during Spirit Forged, but I'm having a blast now in Unleashed. Probably because of all the changes in the Miracle decks, and then the bans. Like it was a rough time, I think. But the new decks seem very powerful, very interesting, and I'm really enjoying playing them. To be honest, this hand seems pretty good. Now I go second again. He doesn't have a turn 1 play. That's pretty good for us. Going second, we always have Diana turn 1, so why not? Pretty powerful, good 3 might unit. You don't recycle. She has a very powerful effect, so I mean, why wouldn't you want to do that? He plays Lillia with 4 runes, so that's kind of bad for him, to be honest. He won't be able to contest my Diana, so I... Wait, what happened there? There it is. Sorry. So I can go to the battlefield on the left and then force him to go to the right hand side battlefield where it gives -2 to units if they're blocking by themselves. So that's very good for me. If I keep a unit in base, then I'll be pinning his Lillia. So then he has to think twice about committing her to the battlefield or play another unit in that battlefield. So I think in any scenario we're in a pretty good spot here. We're using vision. We see a stack deck. Draw it. Go to 1. Are we playing stack deck here? I mean, I don't think we need to stack deck yet. We can save it for later. Yeah, I like this better. We can save stack deck for later when we need to find an answer to something more concrete. 3 open. Okay. We have the bounce effect. We have stack deck. We have gust. I mean, yeah, we have things to be defensive. That's a gear I was not expecting. +3 allows him to go to my battlefield now. So yeah, he will try to kill my Diana, and we cannot gust. That's pretty good. I guess we can bounce his creature and our student, and then we will hold. That's not horrible. Like, we would be at 2. We can replay the student. Then we play stack deck. That's not a bad play. He has to replay the Lillia most likely, and we can Moonfall that unit. He will be fully tapped out. So I mean, I don't hate that. I do not hate that play. Seems like we're considering it, but if I remember correctly, I did something else. Let's fast forward. Okay, I played stack deck. I think that's pretty risky. I like the other play better. I like bouncing his unit and having him play it again. Because here I see the flash, and that's obviously what we're looking for. But if we don't hit that, then we're giving him the unit, and these 2 runes will remain unspent. So I think I like the other play better, to be honest. The only upside here is that we obviously get lucky, and I also um I also get to use the battlefield, I guess, but yeah, that doesn't really matter because I get +1 for each spell, so I would need to play 3 spells, yeah. But yeah, I was saying that the only upside here from of playing stack deck is that I don't recycle the rune. But I still don't think this play is correct. I think I should have bounced his unit. He's hiding a card. What's going on? Okay, he's paying for student and the power for hiding. I'm not really sure about all hidden cards in the format yet. Like, I don't know them all by heart. I know he could be playing um, the one that it ended up being, which is the one that swaps places in between a unit and a temporary one, 2 units, one with temporary and one without it. I think it's like that. At least one of each. One of those 2 has to have temporary for it to work. That's the one I knew, so I played around that, and I thought, okay, if he does that, then oh no, this was not that match. I don't think I. That doesn't look too much like playing around it. I guess I thought I should just gust this because I don't know what that card might be, which is fine as well. Should have probably gone into the other battlefield and used Diana for this gust to pay for that energy. Yeah, he's switching places. Okay, what happened? Oh yeah, I'm responding to his card with another gust. If he defies, I'm very happy, and he does, because he will be going to 3 runes, and at that point, I think he's too poor to keep playing this game. I'm going to 9. I'm at 7. I'm going to 9 next turn. So, and he will be at 5. So I think that that's a very healthy advantage, and I will be, as long as I don't kill my Diana, I should be getting enough card draw to win this game. Yep, that card resolves, puts another token, and now I have to think, how do I kill all these tokens? I guess Gust was correct here because we make him reveal his card without us having to go in with the unit and having to find out, right? Yeah, it would be terrible to go in, having put 2 tokens and lose one of our units here. We go with Diana here, use the... I mean, that makes sense that I didn't go to the battlefield first, because I know I'm gonna be using... I can always spend that mana for Diana's ability, so I guess that's fine. Go to 2 here. We reveal Ride the Wind and draw it. That's very good. And here I have a very good play that I didn't see until after I finished my turn. He was very nice and told me, like, you can go ahead and do it, but I think at that point, like, I had like proceeded my whole turn, and I didn't want to take it like all back. I try to not do that as much as I can. But yeah, I end up doing Moonfall and bringing in Lillia. Give it -2 and it'll die. Wait. That's wrong. I should be dying here too. Unless that's not the battlefield I'm thinking about. Let me check. Because I think I should be getting -2 here for defending. I mean, it's his battlefield. And I didn't notice up until now. So that looks like... Here it is. Forbidding Waste. While a unit here is defending alone, it has -2. Oh, yes. I guess what I'm doing here is... Nah, I already scored, right? Go to 2. Yeah, this is incorrect. I should be going in and bring his unit to defend, to be the defender. If I play the Moonfall here, we should be trading. That's a misplay, or a mistrigger, or whatever you want to call it, but my unit here should be dead. Yeah, because I'm the defender. So the correct play here was going in with Diana to the battlefield on the right, just like I did, then go in with Student to the other battlefield, ride the wind Diana to that battlefield, and then Moonfall during that showdown, so that all of his units get -1. Actually, I don't even need to ride the wind. I can just go in with the Student and Moonfall. Yeah, I think I don't even need Ride the Wind. I can just go in with the Student, use Moonfall, bring Lillia to that battlefield. Everything gets -2, so it's my 4 against his 3, and he loses. I mean, not that it matters too much because the sprites are gonna die regardless, but I would be getting an additional point here. This is a hard deck, to be honest, and this is my first time playing it, so please bear with me. If I'm pausing too much or making mistakes, I'm very sorry. I try my best not to do them, of course, but um, too many cards are new to me here, so I'm still learning. Yeah, here I'm just telling him, oh, I should have done this, and it would have been a better play. In the sense that I would be at 3. That's just it. That's the only difference here. And that I don't technically lose my Diana. Here he goes to the left side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he goes there. He correctly protects his unit from Ride the Wind, which he knows that I have in my hand. But then he charms my unit. Like I don't know that this is such a bad mistake. Um, when he does this, I think okay, he just messed up because something has happened here. Either he forgot that I had Ride the Wind, which shouldn't be the case because he just saw it. What I really think happened is that he has a defined hand and he didn't account for the green runes. So when he plays Charm and recycles his final green rune, I feel confident about riding the wind back to the original side, conquering again and scoring in his turn. And he was just laughing is just silly mistakes. We'll get better fast if we keep playing as much as we've been lately because we've been practicing a lot, but a lot of these cards are very new. I mean, Ride the Wind is not a new card, but like the whole deck and the whole strategy is new. So yeah, this is not our best gameplay, and that's pretty much game over. I think. Like he has 3 cards, 4 runes. I have 7, and I'm even getting rid of his whole board here. I don't think there's anything else he'll be able to do to come back here in this game. So I get +2, 1 for the student, 1 for the battlefield. He gets -2 on his units, so even if he frigid touches or double stupefy, like there's no way he wins this fight. Bring Diana back, so I don't want him to do some weird. Well, I mean, it's not that weird. He can just tap his legend and play his pride and trade my Diana, which is interesting that he's not using it that much. I don't think he has used it once during this game. His build seems more mid-rangey, but I mean that's the spell that puts into sprites. That would have dealt with Diana, but I still think you need to abuse your legend as much as you can. Like obviously here he doesn't have enough to pay for an additional one, but I haven't seen him do it. Here that's another misplay. If I have like that's so risky. If I have another Ride the Wind, he lets me go to 6. I mean, I guess he has the Defy we read in his hand from last turn, right? So maybe you can go in. But this tells me that this confirms to me that he has a Defy in hand. Here I'm just gonna let die my student just because I have a Fizz. So Next turn, I can go Diana to the battlefield. On the left. Sorry, no. Hmm. I guess I need to go to the one on the right. Kill the sprite. Go to 6. If I fizz, he will most likely play the Defy. And we don't want to bounce a token. So, I mean, it'll depend on what we draw, but I think going to 6 and trying to draw another spell with Diana's ability, that's good enough for the turn. We get a flash. Right side. That's the third bounce. We don't need that, so we're gonna send that to the bottom. There's a Stupefy. That's pretty good because that allows me to do Ride the Wind plus Stupefy plus draw another card. Go to 6. Two? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see what we draw. That's a way. We're not winning this turn, so now that we have this Unity hand, we can always play it safe by playing him to base. And we keep 2 open for the flash. I like this. I like this play. And he's pretty much now on an empty board. He can Watcher, but then we flash, and then we can just walk into both battlefields and win. At this point, I don't think there's anything that he can do here to win this. If he uncheck power, if he plays uncheck power, then we just piss Ride the Wind and go to 8. What else can he do? Okay, he does play uncheck power. I didn't remember that. Yep, we flash here, makes sense. And he doesn't have anything else. Interesting, he doesn't have the Defy. Then it is pretty risky to play like he did the previous turn, because I can just Ride the Wind and he doesn't have an answer for that. And then I can conquer, it is conquer, but I can get 2 points from Ride the Wind, from riding the wind during his turn in the same game. I think that's playing very not very carefully. Regardless, I really enjoyed this deck. I will probably be playing it more, and yeah, I will be doing more reviews for my games because I think it's really helpful for me, and from all of the comments on the previous videos, it's entertaining for you. So thank you so much for watching these videos. Thank you so much for visiting. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.